Why hello and welcome back everyone! My name is Yu and today we're going to be continuing going through the Remuria World Quest. So, last time we stopped right before diving into the actual ruins of Remuria after freeing our good friend Scylla, which ended up being quite the Giga Chad, I must say. I'm a big fan. So, let's see. All ready, little ones? I need to remember the voices because I haven't done them in like a week or two. Yeah, it's been a long time. Let's go. Ooh. Damn. Sheesh. Quick time event. That's something new. But also us using Scylla's abilities, which is pretty cool. And now we're gonna be diving inside together with Scylla. There isn't much time. Keep up, little ones. Sheesh!
Phew! That was close. How dangerous.
Ooh, the music. The strings. It's dangerous here. Stray. Whoa. Damn!
Phew, that was close.
Phew. With no from my being left with me. So there are other paths? Damn, the music is going off! They do not give us enough time to read that. Damn! This is so amazing. What are those pops? That honestly kind of reminds me of the Volan's battle theme. Especially the strings. Here it is. Damn. The music is making it's so grandiose. And I'm so happy we got like a cutscene kind of sequence with it.
Phew, we're finally here.
Yeah, it's all submerged.
And there's Domus Aurea. It looks more like a giant harp, though. Why are your Sebastus constructed like that?
It certainly seems well preserved. Completely different from all the ruins above.
Yeah, it feels like this one... it feels like this only just sank.
Of course. This palace was fashioned from a giant ship. Fortuna, I think it was called. It was designed to be a titanic instrument on which the symphony was to be played. See those pipes extending outward? Though the symphony now lies broken, this was once how it would be broadcast to the four corners of the world. Four corners? Are we flat earthers here?
The whole palace is an instrument! The entire thing? Then wouldn't this entire water body start vibrating if it were to play? We might get blasted apart like tofu if we get too close. Meow meow.
What is tofu?
Wait, you've never had any, Jose? then it might be hard to explain. We could always take you to go have some next time. Wait, can cats even eat tofu?
The Eternal City indeed. Remus's will protects this place still, just as I suspected. No wonder that brazen, shameless traitor has endured even till this day.
I imagine that Boethius owes his survival of time's erosion to having laid low in the palace for all these millennia. And over those long years, he gradually mastered the power of Phobos. Well, now that we're here, we should meet up with that rude guy. He might just be shocked to see us, for all you know.
In that case, let us depart ways for now.
Let us part ways. Huh? You're not coming along?
You're not afraid, are you? You've been a great help already. And I was pleased to be of aid, but to tell the truth, I have no desire to see that one ever again. I wish to never again hear a word. Sorry. I wish to never again hear a word from that devil's mouth. His words are a sham, and shameful are his lies. See that you do not fall for them. Besides, I could not help you even if I came with you, for I am but a temporary for I am but a temporary occupant of this ichor-made body. Were battle to be joined, I would have no recourse. Not that I would mind terribly, but no gain would solve the loss of his seizing the symphony that Remus bequeathed onto me. Let us part here for now. Though I cannot aid you in battle, I can use the currents to send you hence. Come to me should you need such aid. Regardless, let us meet again once you have vanquished that traitor. When that time comes, perhaps I too shall have the chance to make amends for my past regrets.
What a giga Chad. We can actually talk to him. Scylla was prince over the Dragonborn in the distant past, and though he has lost his bodily form, he can command the currents. When you get within a certain distance of him, you can summon high-speed currents to move to his side. Interact with him and ask him to summon intense currents to send you to a target location. If you aim at specific targets when choosing where to go, he might have other things to say as well. Interesting. Scylla will roam the ocean depths. When you are exploring the Sea of Bygone Eras, he will move according to the body of water you are in. That is awesome. That just makes it feel so much more alive. I love that. He's just chilling. He's just chilling there. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so what do we have? We have a teleport waypoint somewhere. Oh yeah, I see it. It's there. There's one thing that I wanted to test out for a long time, and it's to just swim upwards and see what'll be of it. Are we gonna like teleport somewhere?
Or is it just not gonna let us? I am very curious about that. Oh! Yep. It's not gonna let us. Paimon?
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
I think you meant to say above us. Ooh. That's cool. Surely that's not everything there is. There is like an underground sequence as well. Okay. There is so much and it's so gorgeous. Jesus. The architecture is incredible. Huh. Okay, so wait. There is... It should be right under me, right? Oh, I see there. I'm gonna go down for now. Is it in a shell? Yeah, it should be in a shell. There we go. Poof! Okay, but I will leave the exploration of this area fully for a different video, and we'll solely focus on the world quest for now. Okay, Scylla, where are you? You can't do that! Whoa. That is so awesome. Okay. Okay. Can we talk? Take care not to fall a fool. A fool. A foul. A foul of his deception, you. You sure don't want to go with us? I fear that I shall be of little help. Come back once you have defeated that traitor. When that time comes, perhaps I too shall be able to amend for my past regrets. I really hope that he just stays constantly in this map. Just roaming. We're good. Indeed. Come see... Okay. Summon a current. Whoa. Ah, that is so cool. I'm just listening to the music, it's so enchanting. Oh my god, and the strings. Yo. No need. That's so cool that we can just keep going further and further. Okay, so... Oh. I canceled it by accident. They told us that he also can say some things. Though it was a creation of an usurper lord of humanity, it was still imbued with great ideals. To think that a demon now has mastery over it. Interesting, interesting, okay. Well, I mean, let's go. That is such a nice way of traversal, underwater especially. I was hoping for something similar in the desert, especially Just in the overworld, like on the surface of the desert. Wait. It literally is that place, right? No, it's not it. No. But looks similar. Because the desert was quite empty on the surface. Sheesh. I was hoping we would get like a traversal mechanic for it. But we didn't. Oh, they are greeting us. They're actually moving. Ah, there he is, Boethius. Okay, what was his voice again? Cassiodor, dear friend, I knew you would come. Ah, and the uninvited barbarians.
When it comes down, when it comes down to it, you're not the boss of this place. Besides, it was Orse who brought us here. That counts as an invitation as far as Paimon's concerned.
Really? Really, you're the discourteous one here.
Exactly. And we've heard all about it, you know. All the bad stuff you've done.
Oh Lord, give me strength to pronounce it correctly. Silence, you noisome, obstreperous insects. I am speaking to Cassiodor. Do not interrupt. You, Paimon, I'll take care of this. Boethius, I have come as promised. Honor your pledge and relinquish the souls of the surface dwellers. They do not deserve to suffer this unforeseen calamity. The grudges between us should stay between us. You call this unforeseen? Have you not looked upon your kindred? They lie trapped in these lightless waters like walking corpses. I don't know about you, but this place seems very light to me. Are they not supposed to walk upon sunlit shores? If my brief interment of surface folk souls is disaster birth of rhyme and reason, then what would you call the millennia-long suffering of our kind? Listen and listen well. The judgment of the surface peoples have only just begun. No, the one who imprisoned them was you. And it was you who turned our kin into monsters. We once had a choice. So long as we discarded our old grudges, the mistress of all waters agreed to accept us into a new nation. But you used them, took advantage of their pain, their trust in you. You turned them into tools of your ambition. That was their choice. They chose the old order, not the honate death you brought. And just as they gave unto us the conducting bathons, the Sebastus bestowed upon them, so too are we duty-bound to lead them onto the correct path. How dare you swagger, you shameless traitor! You who betrayed the Sebastus' trust and led our nation to ruin. I hear that vile dragon slander in your words, and you would believe a foe of our nation rather than your kin and comrades. I serve no god, no king, only mighty Remuria and our noble ideals. Remus proved unworthy to reign supreme from the moment he uttered that perverse command. And so, there are no traitors. If anything, it was I who rescued our nation from his error. He colluded with our foes, commanding the vile Drake to flatten our cities. He even attempted to destroy the Grand Symphony, which would have consigned us to live under Fortuna's yoke once more. How could I have stood aside and done nothing in the face of his madness? And so you betrayed him. You shut the Inidium Iani, and in the end, Phobos' power went out of control, and the royal palace sank into the depths. Will you not open your eyes to the truth? It was Remus who betrayed us, betrayed Phobos. That was the true prelude to tragedy. I have already spent thousands of years struggling to recreate the symphony of the past, weaving the broken melodies together in the deep waters just to recreate what you hear now. Now, in your hands, it has become harsh, and the discordant voices of agony and hate denounce your violence. And who decides what is harmonious or not? Is it not absolute power? Remus bent the knee to the savages and odious dragons precisely because he failed to comprehend this. But it matters not. This inverted world shall soon be righted, and I shall become the new Sebastus. That is impossible, Boethius. You are but a mortal human. Humans can never become gods. I don't know about that. Vanessa would like to have a word with you. But Cassiodor, you forget. Was Remus's ideal not for all humans to become gods? To seize their own destinies? Do you not remember? Did the rites we researched and recorded in the Golden Castilium not chart a course to that very destination? But we did not... But we did not then know what lay beyond. Had we known, those thousands of years ago, Times have changed. Things are different now, Cassiodor. Join us. My preparations are complete. Only together can we accomplish this deed. I have rid my soul of all impurities, obtaining a true will. The stairway to heaven is but a single step away. You're saying that you have rid yourself of all impurities, but Your mask with all those pixels begs to differ. I merely need to gather all wills that have been scattered throughout the waters. Yes, even yours, which Remus personally severed. Two minds shall merge into one, and thus shall Remuria be whole once more. Once more clad in his... Once more clad in immortal form, infused with refined steel and stone. No, we shall take one flesh once more, and a new Sebastus shall be born. But not only that, I shall also gain that which even Remus could not attain. The power to change the very essence of this world. What do you mean by that? I will turn back the wheel of fate, usher in the old world's return, and bring justice to the land. The surface dwellers shall submit to our will as they must. Loom of fate much? Maybe? It shall be as the hymn says, and when they use their will to command, the rest shall bow down and listen. You know I will not acknowledge you. You have defiled his ideas. I will uphold my own justice. It matters not. You will understand once you enter Phobos' melody, and then you shall join me. Hello? We're entering Phobos. This is Domus Aurea. This is it, guys. We are entering Endgame. Have I entered Remus's memory again? It looks like you have entered the symphony, or the Phobos, I should say. No, the atmosphere, it's completely different from before. Welcome to my palace, Outlander. My symphony. Ooh. I'm getting chills from this melody. Boethius? Do not be startled. Have we not met aforetime and more than once? Whether through my phantom in the real world, or in the memory places Remus left behind, or in the memory palaces. Wait. Ha, that's interesting. So when I was in the memory, seeing through Remus, Boethius was there. We saw him. But he says it now as if he saw us too. Which reminds me of the sinner. Because as Dane said, even though we witnessed the memory of our sibling that made contact with the sinner still felt our presence. Most likely. So I'm seeing some parallels here. But this is no phantasm of Remus's memory. This is my symphony. My golden stage. He's focused on I, me, my, mine. I knew it. Wails of sorrow ring off every wall. Is that so, Outlander? I know not from whence you came. It seems you are not a human birthed from the primordial waters, nor are you any surface being at all. I cannot see the color of your soul, nor can I touch it. Nonetheless, this is not your war. My vengeance against the surface dwellers is none of your concern. I know not why you hinder our work. For Miss Monsieur Oz to save the people of Petrichor, for the justice in this world. Huh. Interesting. We are clearly doing it for the people. It's obvious that we need to save the people of Petrichor, because if not, it's gonna be awful. Monsieur Oz, or Cassiodor, has become a friend of ours. We kind of know about his fate and the duty he left, the duty Remus left for him. And me personally, I feel like Remus and Scylla were the good guys. Genuinely. Maybe not completely good, but just gray. But still, they weren't bad people. And dragons. And given that Oz, or Cassiodor, is like the last hope that Remus left in this world, that is also for him. I am willing to go for Cassiodor. But also the justice in this world, kinda, but it's also none of my business. We also don't know the full truth. But I also feel like that answer will piss him off. I'm gonna go... I'm just explaining my point of view. That I see both of the first ones as reasonable choices. I'm questioning the third one, and that's mostly why I want to pick it. I want to see what will happen. So... Justice? You can't be actually serious, can you? You may possess power that even I cannot perceive, but you would be But you will be naive, Outlander, to think that brute force alone will defeat me. I have long become one with the symphony that fills these deep seas. Even if you should destroy my physical form, so long as the agonized waters flow, and so long as the memories of vengeance do not fade, my will shall not perish, and I shall remain a nightmare that haunts this world. Unless you choose as Cassiodor, as that stray cat did, exiling oneself to become the jailer of the old world. But I do not believe that one so distinguished as you would do so. Forsake that superfluous symphony of yours. Should the guilty not be punished? Is that not justice? Guilty, you say, but they are innocent. No, Fontainian is innocent. They are the spawn of our barbarian foes. Their ancestors seized from us the realms that should have been ours by right, and they must pay the price for that original sin. Have you anything else to say, Outlander? Oh, okay, I can choose any other option. Good. To save people of Petrichor. Those people. They are neither your kin nor your subjects. On the contrary, so far are you above them that they may as well be ants. Perhaps not even that. The weak should submit to the strong. Is that not the law that this world should follow? And yet, you say you will protect them. Is this your boundless mercy? Or simply folly? For Monsieur Oz. Ah, but can your short friendship surpass the span of our kinship? Cassiodor and I, we were new humans crafted by Remus's own hand, and we are the final survivors. Compared with our other kin, his soul is like insoluble ichor. Other than myself, only he has true will, and only when we are combined can we become a complete self. So too are our wills one. The opera's final act shall see him return to us. This is his fate. Since you insist on sabotaging my plans, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to stay in my palace for a while longer. I cannot detain you for long, of course, but it should be long enough. Let us meet again when I become a god and sit upon the Sebastus' throne. Before that, let my little ensemble occupy you for a time. Oh, so you're gonna fight me? Oh. Ooh, battle theme. It's a new battle theme. Ooh. Someone's calling me. Fear not. I wish to aid you. Is it Scylla or? I don't think that's Scylla. Shut up! Get away from me. It's even... Oh, what is that? It is Cassiodor. I wanted to say that I really liked that battle theme was also like distorted and muffled, like we're watching a film, a very old movie. Cassiodor. Indeed, it is I. I believe you might have met me in the Sebastus' memories, though I suppose this is our first time meeting in this manner. Time is short. Maintaining this form in Boethius' symphonic palace is no easy task. Let us keep this brief. Where are we exactly? This is a space created by Boethius, the manifestation of his soul. Okay, so this is not Phobos. It is maintained just as the Sebastus' memories you entered before are, by the grace of the symphony's might. Okay, so this is a space created by Phobos. So just now, yes, he used the music's power to pull us in. I suspect that Domus Aurea is too close to the heart of the Phobos, allowing him to directly influence the present world. If we truly allow him to obtain power that surpasses reality, he might even pull the entire surface world into this space. When that happens, his delusions will replace the real world, and Fontaine will revert to its appearance from thousands of years ago. Just like what happened in Petrichor. No, I suspect it would be worse still. Will he really become a god? That depends on your definition. It is not hard to it is not hard to give shape to false fantasies, but he will find transcending fate futile. Were it truly that simple, then those thousands of years ago, we would have already succeeded. All he can do now is drag more innocents into the nightmare of his making, turning them into walking corpse-like puppets. Then we must stop him. That we do. But that cannot be done here. You must return to the real world. In that I shall aid you. And what about you? Not to worry. He has no plans for me at the moment. As for me, I've just thought of a way. God damn it. Why is it so difficult to say? I've just thought of a way in which we can destroy him utterly. He has prepared a mighty form for himself in the real world, and plans to initiate a ritual within Domus area that will have him take on flesh. Flesh? When he said a new form, I would imagine it would be the new world boss, that centaur kind of thing. But it's a golem, it's not really flesh. As long as we can get him to lower his guard and gather the symphony scattered throughout the deep waters into that body, we can seize that opportunity to destroy both him and that body. That will put an end to everything. Only you can do this, you. Phobos' melody does not sing of your destiny, and Boethius cannot influence your soul. You are the exception to all that is planned. Perhaps that is why the Sebastus guided you here. Go now. My strength will not hold for long. Let us meet again in the real world, and we may yet bring an end to this long nightmare. Where are we? Oh, sheesh! Hi, Scylla. What's up? Ah! God damn it. Ah! You finally woke up! That scream wasn't really good, but okay.
Paimon was worried sick. She thought you might have had your soul stolen by that jerk, just like all the townspeople.
I'm fine, Paimon. I'm fine.
You better be. After you passed out, Boethius and Monsieur Oz disappeared, along with that wave of sound, leaving Paimon all alone here. And then this big guy came along. Not that he helped much either.
I mean, was he of company?
I fear that was not up to me. I am but a soul that dwells within the Ichor, and though that Remus did give me his final symphony, but to wield its power against Boethius is a different matter.
Anyway, you's woken up and seems okay at least. But where's Monsieur Oz go? Did Boethius...
I saw him. You tell us what happened within Boethius' soul palace.
Huh? So Monsieur Oz is in there alone?
He seems to have his own plan, don't worry.
Regardless, should he prove correct, then we still have a chance to defeat that shameless devil. But first you must enter Domus Aurea.
Well then, big guy.
What are you looking at me for?
Didn't you once lead a host of dragons to attack Remuria's capital? Getting us into Domus area should be a piece of cake.
You have many ideas for one so small, little one. Still, this shall not prove as simple as you think. The chief strength of Dragonborn lies in our powerful flesh. Embedded into Icor as I am, all that remains to me is but the feeblest of wills. Destroying the Initiumiani exhausted Nile of my power, and Domus Uria, defended by the Symphony's power, cannot be compared to gates of mere stone.
Wait, then aren't we fresh out of options? Are we really just gonna watch while that Boethius guy eats Monsieur us up?
Peace, you rash little thing. I merely said that I was powerless, but it is not so for you. The power of the Symphony defends the place. That same strength can be used to break it.
But the symphony that I can wield is...
Yeah, that super powerful Phobos thing is protecting the palace, right? How can we possibly beat it?
If you cannot beat it, then simply borrow what you need from it. Once upon a time, the will of Phobos flowed through golden aqueducts into every corner of Remeria. Though these paths and pipes have been destroyed, if you can connect the section that lies before you once more, the great gates of Domus Uria shall surely open, just as they once did. That is what is written in the symphony, after all.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Looks like we don't have other options.
I too made some discoveries while searching for anything Remus might have left behind. It appears that this devil has yet to join some fragments of the symphony to his music, and they have scattered in this part of the sea. Come with me. If we can find them and use their strength, we might yet reverse the flow of time and return the aqueducts to their original form.
Reverse the flow of time? Is there of much?
Oh, that does sound kind of promising. Let's get a move on then.
He just disappeared. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I think you're too far away for me to teleport to you right now, right? Okay, let's see. Oh! That is so good. That is so goated. Poof. Oh. Illuminate the horn to awake. The rest is in your hands. Thanks. Thanks, Genshin. Appreciate ya. So... Operate. Oh, wrong way. Poof. Exit. The golden bees. And what are those? Are these the birds? The golden blue birds? Oh. Where are you? Okay. Okay. Where are you going? Oh. Okay. Ooh, cutscene! Sick. Nice, nice. Love me that. Let me get that teleport waypoint real quick. Come on, Scylla. Nope, wrong one. Follow this golden bee forward. Oh. I was gonna say which one. I'm faster than you, haha. Ooh. Such a slowpoke. Ooh my god. Huh. It's so lush here. There's so much color. Oh my god, the music, dude. It sets such a great vibe for this place. Not just this place particularly, but for Remuria in general. Are you gonna go there? No? Hey. Okay. Dude, the choir. It feels so godly. Oh, what the heck? Hey.
Drop your weapons!
Hands where I can see him.
Stop right there!
This is gonna take a while. There we go. Ah, shit. You've got to be joking.
Final warning!
One more. Where are you? Oh, chest. There's one more. Oh, it's on the top. How do you expect me to... There we go.
Look what we have here.
Hey! That's such a cool design. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh god. Aurelius once divided all phenomena into 4 categories: substance, property, quality, and relation. Quality is the keystone, which is what is often called the quadrant of qualities: memories, wishes, soul, and persona. Which, by the way, I think is connected to the Narcissism Kreuz Ordo thing. The so-called piercing of the ego, or to play one's own music, is to pierce substance and quality, thus completely controlling one's own will, such that the musica humana may be as the musica mundana. But the music of both mortals and gods is fated to be fragile, just like strings pulled taut. Even should they collapse on themselves, they cannot play a tone more sonorous than the pipes. Thus, just as when you order slaves to play music, the ratio of the instruments present must be adjusted to avoid profaning the melody of morality. Only by integrating and blending the melodies of mortals can a symphony that can vie with Fortuna be written. This is the Phobos of which we speak. One can imagine, should Phobos cease playing, all would collapse in an instant. Mortals and gods are destined to be conquered by Fortuna and to sink into dreamless dreams. No matter how you change your own tune, you will finally reach the preordained note. As a musician, you should know that if the last note cannot be changed, then the melody itself too. They cannot write their own music, and this is an end, more terrifying than death. In other words, for mortals, distance from Phobos is tantamount to betrayal. The louder their music, the more resolute their wishes, the firmer the order of Fortuna becomes. None can escape. Therefore, they cannot be regarded as humans equal to us. Their choices do not come from their own wills, but rather the course chart for them by Fortuna. They have not the freedom to make decisions, and all they will do is play until the final note that was long ago written for them. Based on morality and rationality, the only choice we have is to eradicate them from the soil and waters, as we would eradicate plagues and extinguish wildfires. Otherwise, Fortuna's symphony will grow to a deafening roar until there are no and never shall be other possibilities, and never again will it be possible to choose rebellion. Harmost's notes. Interesting. I do not remember who Harmost is. The pillars? Oh, it's not even the pillars, it's... Huh, like a harmonica.
Alrighty. Looks like the waterways are reconnected. Next, we should go back and look for that big lunk, eh? Paimon wonders how Monsieur Oz is doing. We've gotta hurry up. Huh? Hugh, what's going on? Is it happening again?
Oh? Memories. Time to wake up from a dream. It is truly difficult to write a beautiful music. Hey, there's my boy Scylla! And Remus.
Remus, I must remind you that in my view, both your kingdom and the symphony you composed are now beyond your control. Though I have never expected much from those created by the usurper of the many waters and nurtured by yourself, the extent of their degradation is shocking nonetheless.
Okay. Huh. I wonder how old Scylla is. Because he's calling, presumably, Egeria. He's calling Egeria the usurper. I'm guessing.
The civilization you created. This civilization created by you and your subjects shone brighter than all others in this world, but not remains now but deep, impenetrable darkness. The atrocities committed in the name of civilization and order were far crueler than even pure barbarism. Even the most savage and violent bishops would never engage in such meaningless slaughter.
I am perfectly aware of all that you say.
You know, and yet you remain indifferent? Or are you powerless? No. You could easily destroy those mortals who deserve punishment if you so wished, but you cannot bring yourself to do it. You love humanity. This is the curse you bear as a usurper. It is time for me to depart. I will not aid them in butchering innocent mortals, but neither do I harbor any desire to stop them. You once promised the usurper of many waters that you would use the pure water she granted you to create a world of endless prosperity, one without conflict. I followed you to the surface precisely because I wished to witness that future, but this is how it turned out. You have failed, Remus. You could not defeat fate. Blood shall stain the high sea red once more. Such is the cruelty the heavens show to their creations.
I have a plan.
Oh? You always were one to have many plans, Remus, but all of them lie in the dust now. Even you do not know where it all went wrong.
Would you like to hear it though? This will be the last one.
I distinctly recall you saying the same thing when you persuaded me to leave the Fontimer. But speak now, before I return there, to the side of the usurper of many waters.
So basically, I think they are exchanging the plan, but we are not gonna hear it. Yeah, as I figured.
Fascinating. Fascinating. Only you could be so toweringly selfish yet so utterly selfless. You even took me into account, did you? Recklessness. How terribly hard, how terribly rash of you, usurper lord of mortals. Still, your plot pleases me. The mere thought of leading my bishops and trampling your arrogant, foolish people underfoot brings me joy.
Basically, trembling on all of the golems, I suppose. But this shall be mere ceremony, just a show.
Fear not. I shall be as you say, merciful. But if you do this, your life as a god shall come to an end. There will be nothing left but this symphony. Have you considered this fully?
Of course, of course. The box of horrors that I opened, so too shall I shut.
Good. Then I accept your proposal. If the time should come, I shall join my strength to that of your symphony. Phobos's chains shall be broken, and your people shall once more be free.
In that case, please accept my final symphony. The city built by the harp was toppled by the piping of reeds. That which the heavens have in store for us is a fate that balances good and evil.
Did you see Remus's memories again, you? It wasn't another one of Mr. Evil and Rude's this time, right? Even in dreams, that jerk's just super irritating.
I think I know what Remus's plan was. We must destroy Phobos. Wait. This was happening so many times now. The fact that... And I've encountered this... the word escaped my mind. I have encountered this way of writing previously, which I'm not really trusting of, because what basically is happening, what was happening, is that there were so many plans that the traveler was a part of, that he overheard. But we as a player have no idea. And why? Okay, to create suspense, sure, but also in some cases, the writers do that. What's the right word? To detach the player from the main character. Because they know something that we don't. And it keeps reoccurring again and again. So they are in the known more than we are. Which is fascinating. I wonder where they are leading with this. Or is it just like a silly way of writing they have? To accomplish it, we will need to play Scylla's Symphony.
Huh? What's with that all of a sudden? What did you see in the memory?
Fascinating. Remus's power lingers still in the deep seas and has not dispersed. And I too am here at last. Do you know what that means?
The conditions have been fulfilled.
Indeed. That is why I have come here with you, to make amends for millennia of regret.
Now, the final question is Phobos.
Wait, Paimon's confused.
I love how her animations were slowed.
What are we using the music for? It's nice that you understand each other and all, but you're leaving Paimon out.
And that's the other side of the coin. Basically, we are like Paimon. Even though we saw something through the traveler's eyes, actually, through the traveler's mind that saw through the Remus's eyes, right? That's confusing, but oh well. We saw their perspective, but we don't see it fully. There are some details that we miss that the traveler knows, but we don't. And that makes us resonate with Paimon, because she also doesn't know, and we're both like, what is happening? So that's interesting. That is interesting.
That's unfair. Tell her what's going on.
I don't know why. But Scylla's front profile is so funny. He reminds me of some kind of meme. I'm trying to think of which one. I forgot. Basically, just it reminds me of a cat that basically just has a front profile, just staring at the camera. That thing. I will show it here. Boof.
The final symphony Remus gave me, or the Requiem, is an order for the Phobos to self-destruct. He was to sacrifice himself to unleash the symphony's power, and it would fall to me to control the primordial, savage energies that he would awaken. That was how he would free his subjects from their stone bodies and give them back forms of flesh and blood, destroying the artificial barrier between races. He once instructed me not to reveal this plan to any of his subjects, for it was only by making them realize their limitations that prejudice and arrogance could be set aside. It appears, however, that you have pieced together his plan through the memories he left behind you.
So that's what happened. But his sacrifice was wasted in the end.
Perhaps. But now that my soul has been freed, there is a chance to make amends. The lost souls of Remus's former subjects remain imprisoned in their statues. If we defeat that monstrosity, we can use the Requiem to give their souls release, allowing them to return to the high sea, to the eternal cycle of life and death. That way, I may consider myself to have fulfilled his wish.
Perhaps that is why I came here.
Indeed, Outlander. Perhaps that is indeed a fated encounter.
Ooh, finale, Requiem. We are closing in to an end of this quest line. And I am just gonna hope that our dear friend Scylla is not gonna dissipate. But I have a feeling that he will, after we use his symphony. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part for the finale.